everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people on whose traditional lands these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. For those that are new, yes, it is a done thing in Australia that we acknowledge the traditional owners of the lands on which events take place. And even though I am super squeaky white, I do have one of my spirit guides, Narin. If you see him, let me know. Who is Australian First Nations tribal leader and spiritual healer from these particular lands on which I live. So I just feel a very close affinity. Love all your comments. I do read all your comments and I heart them as I read them. Don't get time to reply to everybody, but thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, what I'm going to have a quick look at is I'm going to have a look at Trammell Crowe after I did Harlan Crowe the other day. Interesting names. Obviously very traditional names for them. Trammell Crowe, who is up on RICO fraud charges, which I believe is money laundering stuff. A few of you commented that Harlan Crowe's wife was in the pharma industry or a director of a pharma company or whatever it was who supplied the EpiPens. Just wanted to let you know that just for reference, in Australia, if you have a prescription for an EpiPen, you can get 2 pens over the counter from the chemist with your prescription for $26. So just giving you an idea of what actually goes on in the rest of the world as opposed to what goes on in the US. Okay, Trammell Crowe. Don't know anything about him. Literally all I've got written down, Trammell Crowe RICO fraud is all that I've got written down on my notes. Brother for Harlan. Two eggs from the same basket. But let's have a look. What's coming down the pike for Trammell Crowe? I do like to not investigate so that I don't bring any biases to my readings. Okay, Trammell Crowe. Let's have a look in regards to what's coming down for Trammell Crowe. What's coming down for Trammell Crowe? You want those cards. Oh, they're struggling to shuffle for me. Using my trip and wait tarot. Right, come on down. Let's have a look. First card that actually leapt out was this Two of Swords. It's about literally it is a divergence, but a truth divergence. In regards, he's sitting in front of a swamp there. He has the blindfold on, so it's about the blindfold being taken off and looking at the honest, which truth one wants to follow. What's coming down the pike for Trammell Crowe? He's going to have to reap what he sows. He's going to, financially. So let's see where this goes. Okay. Obstacles in fighting, terrible messaging coming forward. Let's keep going. DOJ in the past. Okay. Yeah. So the DOJ I am expecting. Now, even though it is my Biden administration card as well, it's very much my Merrick Garland card, my DOJ card. Biden, as you'll notice, has been extremely hands-off from the DOJ, unlike a former president who saw the DOJ as his personal attorneys. But yeah, the DOJ in the past, I suspect they are investigating. He thinks his money's going to protect him, as they all do. But nefarious contracts and agreements, unbalanced relationships, are going to be exposed in the immediate future. Where's this going for Harlan? Externally, information coming forward about the money. It's always follow the money trail. About his mercenary actions internally, he's going to face judgment. Going to face judgment, a collective awakening, an inevitable ending, hopes and fears. He's being investigated. He's being looked at very closely. Coming forward very quickly is the outcome. Whatever this is coming for him very quickly. Bringing forth something new, but it's also, thank you, of course it is, money laundering. This is my Russia-Saudi card. My Russia-Saudi and all those moneyed up oligarchs and hierarchies that put funding through. So, okay, of course it is. Information coming through very quickly, which might be capturing a certain ex-president as well. Interesting, because that's my trump card, or one of my trump cards. The Emperor may also, look, 3 major arcana as well, huge outcome here. May also be Harlan Crowe himself, the old my way or the highway, actions that have been taken in the past, something is yet to be exposed, with that Queen of Cups by the authorities being the guru. It's going to be a lot of information comes forward very quickly, and because these wands are pointing downwards, it's going to be rather unpleasant in regards to overseas activities, being forced to walk away. Now, who's going to be forced to walk away? We'll see where this goes. He's going to have to defend himself, chained to the greed and the toxicity and the avarice, his corruption with that 5 of Pentacles, dark money. Oh man, he's getting all the cards today. Stealing of dark money. This is interesting because I actually meant to use my Golden Universal Tarot for this, but for some reason I picked up the Tripping Weight. Have to do the cards that my boys tell me to do, but stealing, thieving, lying. There is a whistleblower coming forward with the information about the money that's going to bring him a tower moment about the money laundering. To keep going on this, full illumination. He's going to find that his money is not going to protect him in the face of the justice system and the judges. So this is not particularly good for him. There's going to be information brought forward that he would rather be kept secret with this High Priestess, so information that's not yet been revealed, sort of truth cutting through, which we got for Harlan as well, and bringing forth an ending as he faces prosecution, and there is a whistleblower. And this is going to be his legacy. Okay, well, I might grab, at the same time, I might grab the Golden Universal Tarot, because that's a bit of a story for Harlan, so I might ask a different question there. Just pop those over there. Ask a slightly different question for Harlan. Sorry, Trammell. I'm looking at Trammell today, not Harlan, Trammell. Right, is Trammell Crowe going to face RICO charges? Is Trammell Crowe, the 2 cards on the bottom, secrets yet to be revealed, heartbreak, loss and despair. Is Trammell Crowe going to, and there's the 5 of Wands as well, Trammell Crowe going to face RICO charges, fraud, money laundering charges, fraud charges, all that sort of fun stuff. So we'll just say RICO charges. Trammell Crowe, and there's something's flung up onto the floor there. I'll pick it up in a sec. Is Trammell Crowe going to be charged with RICO, money laundering? Is Trammell Crowe going to be charged with money laundering? Okay, let's just go down and go. Right. Well, information being brought forward. This is on the floor about his abuse of power. His stealing, his abuse of power. Okay, Trammell Crowe. Contracts and agreements that he made. Wonder if his brother Harlan's going to get caught up in regards to this. Secrets being brought to the surface. This is my Golden Universal Tarot. Secrets being brought to the surface and exposed. The swampy underbelly being brought to the surface. It is a road to travel, though. So I suspect the DOJ already know. Is Trammell Crowe going to face RICO charges? Well, we've got the Chariot here again, this time crowning the reading rather than the near future. Is he going to face them? I suspect it's going to come fairly quickly for him. The immediate future, again, the Queen of Cups. Something has not yet been revealed in regards to this. Externally for him, the burden of the message. It's being brought forward. Internally for him, now who is this? Is this the Emperor or is this the Hierophant? I have to think about that one. The authorities? The Emperor. No, I'm thinking it's the Emperor. His arrogance, hopes and fears. Well, you don't need me to explain the death card there. Ending. The outcome, poor choices made from greed. Being stopped with the suspension hanged man card and full illumination. Again, numerous major arcana coming out for Trammell Crowe, and again we have the Judgment card. An inevitable ending. 5 of Pentacles, 2 different decks, very similar cards, slightly different order because of the slightly different question. His corruption, biting him on the bum with the Karma card. He thinks his money's going to protect him with the 9 of Pentacles, his lap of luxury. But here we have the dark money being exposed. The dark money. I think he may be trying to work out how he can get out of this, perhaps, but he's chained to the devil. He's chained to that devil energy. We've got the infighting card again, but the obstacles card. We've got the money laundering card again. And here we have the DOJ looking intently, the DOJ, and the Sword of Truth. Again, 2 different decks, very similar cards. We've got the walking away, again, the lies, again, the stealing, the prosecutors, again. 2 different decks, pretty much the same cards, which is going to bring loss, heartbreak and despair for him. There is a whistleblower that is coming forward with information and complete and utter downfall. The judges, the overseas money involvement, the money card, huge money restriction. Again, messaging. So, okay, this one was the Emperor. So this is how he perceives himself internally, because we then have the Hierophant. A lot of negative messaging coming for Trammell Crowe. With the authorities, his oligarchical status, his intergenerational money, his legacy is coming to a culmination. Still similar cards, page of information being brought forward about the money and about the agreements. Similar cards, actually practically exactly the same cards, just slightly different order because of the different decks. So Trammell, lawyer up. Catch you later.